Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with Hoops. We're both in our E5s, and we got a platoon of Panzer 7s on our team. Just note that for future reference. And when I look at the matchmaker, I'll look at clans and see if there's any good enemy team people that I recognize, just because I don't have a life and I play this game way too much. And I do recognize Geronimo from the CHF clan, and I'm not paying attention where I'm going, so I run into Artie. And I let Hoops know we're probably going to have to look for him. He's platooned up with someone I've never recognized before in a Patton, so be aware of him. And then their bat chat is from the WT/BR clan, I think that's correct. Honestly, I don't get into the clans stuff. I don't get into a lot of that information. But what I do is recognize good players from clans. So I just assume that they're competitive clans. I don't even know if they are or not. And sometimes you find people from the same clans that you think are good and they suck, or they just have a bad game, probably, more than likely. But anyways, I'll quit rambling. Let's get into it. So, me and Hoops know that this choke is a hot choke. There's the bat chat that I was talking about. I assume since he's over here, he's a pretty good player. He knows where to be. He's probably going to dump his clip and then get out of here if he can get out of here. Could go for the track here, but I'm going to just go for a pen because I think my game is pretty much done, and I'm down to 682 hit points. And how many tanks came down this flank? A whole bunch of them. I believe there's 7 of us, and I feel like I'm the only one on the front line. They were like waiting for me to die and the red team to push up a little bit. That might just me be a little naive, but let's start counting how many reds there are. M103 dead, that's 1. I'm now down to 300 hit points, so I'm pretty much a one-shot for everything. But here comes the Panzer 7s, and that Panzer 7 takes a huge shell, gets lit on fire. And I just knew while we're busy trying to fight these guys, a 60 TP or somebody was going to poke around that corner. So I waited, hit his ammo rack, and now look at this swarm of reds. There is a lot of reds. And I'm sitting on 300 hit points, and we're just going to try to get to it. Alright, 60 TP dead. That's number 2. IS-7 takes the second kill. We track this Super Conk. Maybe we don't track him. Number 3, Super Conk is dead. Our Patton takes him down. And I get beside this Death Star. Get a shot into him. And honestly, if the ship barn wants to waste his shell on me, I feel like that'll help the team. So I focus on the Death Star. Kill number 4. And let's try to get behind this guy's gun because he's almost loaded. And we get through that. And kills 5 and 6. Our IS-7 picked up another one. Hoops picks up another one. Did I lose count here? And then we made it through. And then this happens. When you fight tooth and nail through a choke, work your butt off, just to come out clean, laughing with your buddy about how much you enjoy this part of the game, then the bat chat is there to remind you what this game is all about. And the bat chat can't scoot away. Hoops shuts him down, and now we're in a 9v situation. Well, nope, they just killed our tortoise. Or, okay. So I lose track of all these numbers. It's too many numbers, guys. Alright. Who we didn't see over there is Geronimo and his platoon mate. So I'm reminding Hoops of that. You have 943 hit points. Geronimo is an excellent player. I've had some nice duels with him. Or her. I don't know which one Geronimo is, but I just assume it's a guy, because this is majority a guy's game. But I could be wrong. I'm not saying that girls can't be good at the game, because there's definitely a lot of girls that are excellent at this game. I digress. The fact is, there is Geronimo, which I know is a good player, and a platoon mate of Geronimo's, which I assume is also a good player. And they have pretty much taken the right flank, and now our team is going to push in. And it's almost to the point where it's like the end of the game where you're just in cleanup mode, so everyone will go one at a time. and that generally means that they're going to be able to pull this back within range. So they kill our Sheridan, and now it's a 5v4 situation. I really don't like their positioning. Their positioning is kind of poor. Being out in the corner of this map is not the greatest, but since we plowed through the one line so fast, they didn't have much time to finish cleaning up and get back into a defensive location. So Hoops blocks 3 shots right there. I believe it went Waffle, Super Conk, Waffle, and those are some 3 big shells to block. Now I let him know that he's got a Patton behind him, which is Geronimo's platoon mate. He keeps his armor to the front just in case Geronimo pulls around the corner. At least he's got his armor to him. But he did bring his gun around, which it was a risky move, but since the Patton's on low health, figured that he could sneak the shell in. And now the Patton is kind of in a pinch, watching to see if Geronimo is going to make that push up there. The Patton scoots away, gets killed by our Action X. And Geronimo's just in a waiting game, but as soon as he fires, that allows Hoop some time to come around the corner, take his time, take his shot, and he's dead. And that is the game. So I wanted to feature this game just because of the sheer madness of that is a tank battle if I've ever seen it. And then just to point out, Geronimo and his platoon mate did fairly well. I think they picked up like 7K combined. But I get 3,400, and I'm making this video. I'm reminded of how close I was to the E5's third mark. I was at 93.36. I did get it up to 94.6, and then I completely crapped the bed, and I am back down to somewhere around like 90, 91. Yeah, just can't put the exclamation point at the end of that. But I'll quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.